Y'all gonna have to excuse me. Again, I'm chilling. All right. So, yeah, it is what it is. So, oh, hold on 1 second. All right. Okay, see, this I probably why I do not do no lives or nothing like this, boy. Because I don't know why this phone just was asking me, did I want to continue with the live since my phone died? And it's like, what was that? So I'm going to have to go back and look. Like, what the... Like, that's why I don't like doing lives, I think. But, I mean, I guess I'll just have to get used to it. Yeah, I'll have to go back and see something. But, anyways, I was going into Joshua, I believe, to talk about something that I found there that I found was correlating with something else, but that we're going to talk about hopefully later. Well, again, something was on my mind about, again, January 10th. I heard them speaking of something on the mass media about something supposed to be happening on June 10th, right? So it led me to look up June 10th in the biblical text. And one portion of it was telling me about, again, a child sacrifice, them selecting someone to possibly... yeah, take out or get off or push away or however you want to look at it or whatever. And then something else brought me back to the Battle of Wounded Knee, right? And I don't know, trickery. Even the whale energy here, a breach of some kind of contract or some kind of, what do you call the thing? Treaty, possibly, right? I don't know. Again, eagle and communion, because again, like I said, I'll always start off with this on this platform with, this is not your mama's Bible study. I'm never here to tell you what it is or what it ain't. I'm simply sharing what it looks like to me as an oracle seeker or seer or scryer. Again, I'm not a tarot reader at all. I use the cards because I know that the tarot is in the Torah or vice versa, Torah in the tarot, okay? So we just use these cards or whatever because this is deeply rooted. These are some... these images are of antiquity, and again, I don't feel, I know that again these are being spoken of in the biblical text. All right. So yeah, so something brought me here to Mark, and I was just reading this portion here. It took me right to Mark 4:18, and it says, and these are they which are sown among the thorns, such as hear the word. Okay, so I don't know what this is talking about. You know, it also correlated with me, which is going to make me kind of freaked out, but I'm going to go ahead and continue this video. As to if my phone might have been recording a live when I didn't know it was recording a live. You get what I'm saying here? But again, you know, whatever I say in private is what I say in private, but already knowing that, again, in this energy here, with this Pentagon energy, I know that, again, I'm somewhat of a targeted individual. And I know that, again, source is paying attention along with these people that want to be God on this plane. That want to throw, you know, stumbling blocks or whatnot. So, yeah, so this just, it rolls something. And I'm like, wait a minute, let me go back, right? And it says, in the cares of this world, all right? The cares of this world. So again, it's saying like about caring or not caring, or I don't know, I'm hearing like, I don't care if you hurt. You see what I'm saying? I'm kind of hearing that, but these same people that are possibly saying that, if they were eavesdropping or whatever it might be, or maybe they have another listening device. We are dealing with Queen of Cups energy, I feel. So, and others, right? Could be a male or a feminine energy or vassal, right? So, yeah, it says the cares of this world. So again, that draws me back to the world card here, all right? Or of this world, like this realm, you know what I'm saying? This worldly realm, possibly. And then, and again, we have the spiritual essence of things. That again, for some of us, we're at different levels. Some of us will never get to any levels. But again, there's levels to it. And it's something like, again, a coded kind of energy where you can't just speak way out of context, because again, you have also people that male and feminine energies and trans energies here that want to, again, mix things up that you say in order to make it seem one way, because they fear righteousness. They are the one, they want to make it seem like you fear, some of us, or I fear authority. But again, you know, these same people that are trying to persecute and find this information on some of us, the elect or the chosen ones, when source knows our heart, and we wouldn't be where we are today if it wasn't for that energy, are doing way worse things in the background than we. Well, me anyway, I'll tell you that much. All right, so again, what they say doesn't really matter to me. Anybody else that believes in it thinks it doesn't matter to me. I know who I am and where I'm going, hopefully, right? You know what I'm saying? And so that's all that matters to me, is not maybe not even having that access to knowing where I'm going, but again, knowing I'm going in a proper direction, knowing I'm not who I was even yesterday. So again, just looking at it like that, it's just, to me, it's just like, it just rolls off my back, because I know that these people, there's some reason why they're holding me up on some type of pedestal just to see me fall. And it's just slightly embarrassing, again, because I can see, right? So I think it was something I was just reading a minute ago. I was looking at some memes or a quote. Oh my goodness, something's in my eye. About calling people out on their BS, right? So anyways, and it says, and the cares of this world, and the deceitfulness of riches, okay? And the lust of other things entering in, all right? And the lust of other things entering in. Choke the word, okay? So again, let's listen to that again. And the cares of this world, that particular world, a certain world, and the deceitfulness of riches. So we're talking about, again, possibly even somebody thinking because something looks right, like the grass is greener on the other side or whatever, and it's actually not, right? Things can be rotten to the core, right? We're talking division. We're talking about that heifer or that cow that has been exalted, possibly over the Holy One. And possibly if it's even, like, again, I'm starting to question if some of these energies are even actually born as feminine energies, because I feel like what I'm sensing in the media is people like me, especially me, okay? They want to silence me at this point in time. They don't think that what I teach on this platform is, you know, it's not enough that they've been put in a chokehold or a noose. And it's funny because we're talking about choking, right? Choking the word. So when I say on this channel, you know, that they're putting a noose or whatever on my channel and on my platforms. Now, I did, you know, notice that, again, a sale or so came through on my platform when it comes to finances. So I feel like what's happening here is somebody's trying to drop me down from a priest or a teacher into the into a merchant, knowing good and well that all year for the past 2 years they've been bothering my platforms when it comes to finances. They've been bothering my platforms when it comes to my voice being heard and my channel being growing, and also allowing other people to snatch the information and use it as theirs. Like I said, preventing some type of growth so that I can have my own natural growth on my platform. So, but these people want to have, again, some type of control over my energy. And I just feel like, again, I speak of these things so where people can really, you know, there's other people out there that these things are happening to, and they just don't understand, or they don't have anyone to talk to. And again, I'm just happen to be someone that is all of those things. I will be all of those things at the end of the day. So one door closes, another one opens. One door, it just fluctuates or whatever. And I feel like Source is doing this for a reason. He's just dipping my toe in all of those different avenues. But at the end of the day, I'm going to end up right back at the top. or we'll just say, since that might be egotistical to some of you, right back where I belong. Okay, that again, these little snares and these little things that people are putting obstacles in my way, you know what I'm saying, these little this witchcraft, this sorcery, this soul snatching energy where people are trying to harness your energy or even tap into your spirit to be you temporarily, to act accordingly. Do you see what I'm saying? I didn't realize I didn't realize that. Okay. It took me deep thought the other day because I noticed it in other people, especially people that are close to me. I noticed other energies, especially when people drink. I'm like, that ain't even them. You know, people might say, oh, people talk and they speak the truth when they're drunk or they do that. No, but you don't realize that we're talking about spirit. We're talking about spirits, right? And so again, we are in a time when we're dealing with jinn energy, and other energies and spirits can attach to your body, to your energy, to your, I've seen them on individuals. Now, it doesn't mean that they're all evil. I'm just saying, again, this is real stuff. But again, that's what a seer is someone that sees something that you don't see. So again, I feel like these people want to try to trip someone up to try to make it seem as though, again, there may be some kind of mental something. But again, we're just very aware. Some of us are very in tune. Some of us see beyond the veil. And that's what makes us a danger to society. Some of us are Gnostics and we just know certain things. And source just confirms them throughout our day, all day long, all day. And this is why some of these groups pay attention to us and look to us without saying anything or behind closed doors, but won't allow you to naturally grow, right? Or prosper. They want to have a chokehold or a hold on your, or a stake in your, whatever you got going on. It is what it is. Now, if that's going to benefit you, okay. But if it's only benefiting those who are benefiting and not benefiting you, then it's like, what's going on? And I'm grown as hell. I don't need nobody to save. I don't need nobody to sign for me. I don't need no conservatorship over me. I don't need nobody to speak for me. I don't need nobody to go to no meetings for me. If you want to talk to me and I have something to do with it, I must be there. If I'm not there, then I'm not aware. And I, you know what I'm saying, don't give a care. Like, it's just, you know what I'm saying? Like, so nobody can hold me to something that I'm not aware that they have going on. So it's just like that kind of energy, I feel. Right? So again, it says, lustful of other things entering in. The lust of other things. So again, this is also kind of like people waiting to see, because a lot of people have been talking about these trusts and these things, and you know, if you were able to attain these things, you know what I'm saying, then it'd be great for you. It's going to be abundance. You know, this could be something that's coming in 2022 for us. But the way this is being read right here, because I have a non-biased way of looking at this text. It's just I'm speaking what source is sharing with me, what the energy is sharing with me, what the answers is sharing with me. What the answers is sharing with me is going to be different with the answers is sharing with somebody else. They may have a different reason for what they saying, and I have another motherfucking reason why I'm saying what I'm saying. So my family and my bloodline that was supposedly cursed or could have been thrown in the pit because of what they knew, and other people wanted to take the essence of that and use it and move on into finer things and higher exalted platforms and positions and in the political arena or wherever else, right? They were okay with doing so. So again, this whole lustful or even a greedy kind of energy here, right? So again, some people will do these things, right? And then there's others that won't. There's others that somebody makes sure that they won't. You see, because, and it's not like they can force you, right? But it's also like, again, they can be in your energy so much that, again, like I just found myself getting back to a little bit normal today after so long. With really just certain things that I should have been taking care of a long time ago. I had to like really withdraw to kind of center myself and get back into like daily, you know, around the house activities and things like that. So, yeah. So again, in the beginning was the Word, and the Word was of God. So this is giving me the energy of the, even Solomon in wisdom, the wisdom of Solomon. Okay. See, because these people expose themselves that they taking crafty counsel against me and others like me behind the scenes, right? But again, where I feel like when we're talking about this Hermit card, which is the star here, right? I don't know. It makes me think about the heart of Tafiti a little bit sometimes. Again, along with the Empress card, with her heart here on her sleeve or sitting off to the side here. But again, at some point in time, you know, Solomon, whether it be a male or feminine energy, whatever it will be, you know what I'm saying, lost that something and had to sit here by the fire. Hopefully, I mean, it looked like he getting burnt by the damn fire. Do you get what I'm saying? Hold on. Let's look. Yes. Oh, no. I'm not even going to tell you what that looked like. What those pieces of wood look like. Oh. Okay. All right. Oh, no. No. So again, they're talking like possible, I don't know, I'm hearing like circumcision. I mean, I would hope not. I mean, I don't know. I mean, I don't know. Like, I don't know, y'all. What's today? Sunday? I mean, you know, I think men, hold on, just don't come in the camera. Be upset about hearing about that. What? Oh, just give me like 10 minutes and 20 minutes, I'll be done. You can have it in 20 minutes. Why can't you? What I said. Go use the other one. No, it's not charged. Okay, well, just give me 20 minutes and I will give it to you. Hold on a second. I'm in the middle of a live video and I want to finish it. All right, so, yeah. I mean, I think, you know, that's okay. What are you using it for? Okay. Listen, don't do that. Don't do that. I said what I said. I'm doing a video. Be respectful. I'll give it to you in a minute. So again, we have the Wheel of Fortune here that originally looks like this. But again, it feels like this is kind of like, I'm getting this energy of like Jesus breaking up the table or turning over the tables of the shakers or whatever, deal makers or whatever. Possibly, you know, corporations. You see what I'm saying? Could be when it comes to the United States Incorporated. You see what I'm saying? Get behind me, Satan. You see, Satan is underneath here, like gliding along this thing with this energy here. But then again, it's like, get behind me, right? But also, this energy had to jump off too. So it's called, almost like two, like was it the two deers or the two something, you know, in that alchemic book that was talking about the two that fought against each other so much that they killed each other. And again, that's not what I'm trying to be. But at the end of the day, you know, I feel like what's mine is mine. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know. But nobody belongs to anybody. But again, when it comes to my destiny, you know, I would like for it to be the way that it is meant to be. But I mean, if it's not, then it's not going to kill me. Do you see what I'm saying? All I know is I'm just moving forward right now. I'm working on communication or communing more with source or those higher air elements at this point in time. And trying to find out more about, again, this whale. Because again, Jonah and the whale, you know what I'm saying? I think it was a soul sibling that shared something about Jonah the other day that made me think about situation. Then it brought me back to ancient Egypt. And some kind of lotus flower or some kind of flower that was coming out of the head of one of the, I can't remember which name it was because I was going back and forth so much last night. So again, it was like a plumed something coming out of the head, right? So it made me think about, goodness, I can't remember who it was. And I think I took a picture on it on the phone that I'm recording on, so I don't know, but he has like a lotus flower or something coming out of the top of his head. So it made me think about, again, something on the spiritual level and something on the biblical, you know, that I have been sensing, you know, the past couple days. So I feel like something is like on hold or something is being, you know, I don't know. But something is probably going to spout out from it. You know, I don't know. We're talking about the Ace of Cups here. You know, again, it's making me think sacrificial energy though, too. Because again, so many people want the essence of, right? others. They lust for it. They want it. They're craving it. They want, you see what I'm saying? They want to know how you do it. You know, where'd you get it from? You see, because these same people will try to tell you that you're disconnected from source or the energy. But again, at the same time, they're paying so much attention to you because it's really them that's disconnected. And without you, they're nothing. Right? So again, I shared another video again the other day on in the group. And it was I think by Bro Sanchez. And I only caught like a small portion of the video where he was talking about like the totem poles and the serpents and stuff like that. So again, you can find that in the group or on his channel, of course. But I had seen a lot of different things in there that was like, wow. Because again, I don't know. It's that whole thing like each one is teaching one, I feel. Okay? And nobody never has all of the answers or all of the anything. It's about like all these little pieces or whatever being put together. So, yeah, so again, they try to choke the word. So I'm feeling like, again, right now they have some kind of hold on my platform when it comes to YouTube. And again, I feel like, again, they're trying to cut me off from being a priest or a high priest or a teacher because they're afraid of what I'm talking about, because they know what I'm saying is true about these certain groups that have teamed up against the Christ energy. And again, they want to kind of water down, or they want to possibly even take bits and pieces and put it on other platforms. You know, it's just some shady things going on. Like I said, again, to stop the purple rain, okay? Which again, I was gonna say you got to be quicker than that, but you gotta go deeper than that. Because again, in this sense, we can speak these things, we can write these things, we can read these things, we can chant these things. You know, it's other ways, you know what I'm saying, to get the message across, I would hope, right? Or at least when it comes to me and source, okay? So again, and it becomes unfruitful, okay? So again, what they're doing is trying to they've plucked all the fruit off the tree now, and they think that they've gotten something better, right? So they want to leave the tree barren and naked and torn down and broken, just like this wheel of fortune. They want to break this wheel of fortune, but I just feel like, again, this is why we need to be in that energy of communion with source on the same type of level, because while they trying to break our wheel of fortune like always, we're going to break it off we shouldn't say that on this channel when we read the Bible. Hell, some of them might like it. Let's keep moving. And this is why they're treating feminine energy or females the way that they are. I mean, I just got to keep it real and say it how I said it. And source said I could say it, so I said it. All right? So it says, these are they which are sown on good ground, okay? Such as hear the word and receive it and bring forth fruit. Some 30-fold, some 60, and some 100. So again, that just makes me think about, again, other soul siblings that match in vibration, walking into possibly the new year and having a different outlook on things, seeing the war and the deceit and the dysfunctional ways that these people have been operating in the dark, throwing these wands, these 8 of wands towards people and then hiding their hands, mixing up or stirring up garbage and lies and things like this to break up families and break up homes, or even, you know what I'm saying, to break up certain things that when we're walking into walking our paths and walking into some form of destiny or something that's destined for you, and these people want to get in the way of it, okay? These people don't have no specific names. They just is who the fuck it is. If you won't hear and this is what you do, then that's who I'm talking to, okay? So again, they want to use temperance. Again, temperance can mean many different things to me, but it always leads back to this artificial mixing up or trying to put a brew together that is already in the Bruton bloodline or already in that, the sauce is already in the fucking boss. You see what I'm saying? So it's just that kind of energy. The words is written on the chest already. or in the heart or on the whatever, okay, the breastplate or whatever, your coat of arms, your crest, whatever it will be. Okay? These beings don't really have any light around them. It's something that's perceived to be light, or it's in the likeness of this crown here that's on this fucking mountain, but it's not. They seek nature to find out to find antidotes to so-called cure things or treat things, but then again, they kill the natural essence of something or the people that are creating that which is natural to cure. Makes no sense at all. All right. And it said, and he said unto them, is a candle brought to be put under a bushel. Okay. So this makes me think about lighting fire underneath something, possibly even with the devil card and the divine masculine, to light fire to the rain or set fire to the rain. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. It's saying despite. I'm hearing like from that one song, "Rise Up, Despite of Yea," or something like that. So again, we're dealing with wounded warrior energy here. These people being going into your business, you know, tapping into your phones, watching you possibly through these springs right here, right? Watchful eyes and things in your trees and stuff that look to be presumably animals, but they're really some type of devices. Like the Queen of Cups is sitting there staring into a cup. The cup just happened to be your fucking dome. It just happened to be, again, dealing with your mind or that nectar of divine feminines or high priestesses or those who can see. The different capitals around the nation. Mining the minds of those people in order to find their deepest, darkest secrets, to expose them or to create a narrative around them in order to, you know, and if they can't find nothing, they'll make it up. And anybody can make anything look like anything. That's why I don't even believe everything I hear or see these days. I have to know it. Right? So, again, yeah, I feel like this is having something to do with that. And I feel like, again, like a duplicating energy or replicating energy in a good manner. Because there are some readers out there that are awesome. I love their personalities. They mostly females. There's like 3 males that I like. Again, but they crack me up because like our personalities is kind of the same. I just love them. You know what I'm saying? And I take their messages to the heart. Even the ones that be rubbing me the wrong way, where I'm just like, you know what I'm saying? But I know what she's saying, you see? And she's saying it out of love, out of pure love. and so again, that's what it's not, you know, like, because I can take constructive criticism, right? All right. And again, because some of these people might have, some actually can see, and some people have these devices, and I mean, and I'm calling them a criminal. I'm just saying some of these people are using it for their own gain, or again, some of these people are using these using their platforms and using this gift improperly, like just prejudging people or just not liking people because of what they have or what they don't have or how they look, or, you know what I'm saying, this and that, and how, you know what I'm saying, that's when it goes in another direction. That's when you're bullying, you're picking on someone. That's when you're doing these kind of things. All right. Which can leave some of these veterans in a wounded state here. I don't know. I'm hearing like left picking up a million tiny pieces off the ground. I don't know. I mean, this is maybe making me think about this whole fourth fruitful energy. You know? Again, I think that sometimes my soul tribe be telling me to shut up. Especially the ancestors and the people, you know what I'm saying, in more exalted positions, you know what I'm saying, or that are trying to prepare or to teach, right? Or lead us into some form of leadership or something or whatever. Be like, shut up, because there's no filter. And again, it's like a lot of different dimensions we're taking in. Sometimes, I not that I'm always like right about everything, but sometimes I'm like, damn, You know what I'm saying? This is what, it's something when you see like how source works. So I know that people can actually see. I know that everybody is not these people that I'm talking, these spies or these scouts. But if you think about it, when it comes to the Native Americans, they had a form of scouts or something. When in the biblical text, they're talking about sending spies in, Rahab energy, sending the two spies in. Again, it made me think about the Bess energy, in the two cups, right? And then there was something else with there was another image that I found that had like a big old bowl in the middle, like a chalice or whatever you call it. And then it had two small bowls on the side. But also this made me think about, matter of fact, this made me think about a womb as well. Because there was, what was that chapter we were in when she said somebody was looking, right? There's a lot of stuff about mirrors and I don't know, it's just a whole bunch of stuff that I have on my mind and hopefully I can get it all out today. But again, with this energy of this, it kind of looks like the womb or the reproductive system here. And I remember reading something that said the jealous woman was sitting there saying, what do you have in that basket, right? So again, I don't know. I feel like, again, when it comes to some of these instances, some of these females or whatever have taken, again, their roles too far as far as using sorcery and things like that on the wombs of certain women that they're jealous of their connections with other people or whatever. So again, I feel like, it ain't that I feel, I know that this kind of energy is going on here or has gone on in the past. And that's why a lot of these other readers and stuff are saying so much about leaving stuff in the past. I don't have to leave everything in the past. I can keep on carrying it and letting it off slow as long as I know where I'm going in the future. As long as I know that I'm taking other steps and I'm moving on and I'm moving forward and I'm not letting those things hold me back. Right? But to just drop it all because, it's 2022, supposedly, right? I'm dropping all this stuff right here and I'm stepping. That's not even realistic. You have to kind of like take these, well, for some of us, right? I can be more like Queen of Swords energy sometimes and cut the shit off and just move. But it's like after a couple of times of being shown the same thing, I'm like, okay, so this is another cycle you want me to take and I ain't going. Right? That's another cycle. Because if it has something to do with, again, Three of Swords or daggers in my heart, I can't do it. Like, again, for me, it's all love, right? At this point, moving forward. I can't change what people have done to me, and I won't harbor it the same way as mistakes that I have made. I won't harbor people's doings to me the same way I do harbor mistakes that I've made, if that makes some sense to you, okay? There's a different way that I process that shit. You understand? Okay? All right? And one part is sending it right the fuck back. You see? All right? So it says, and she said unto them, is a candle brought to be put under a bushel. So again, this makes me think about candle being brought to put under put a light up to something or shine a light on something. Possibly this may even have something to do with a womb of one of you guys. So again, be careful. I don't know what kind of things, you can take or steps you can take to protect yourself from this kind of energy, because there's some of these witches or watches, what does it say on Little Mermaid? Right? Are just that devious, right? And they smile in your face, but all the time they want to take your place, right? Okay. Okay, or under a bed. Okay, so this makes me think about, like I was saying earlier, about the whole Britney Spears thing, about her sister trying to keep her in that conservatorship. They put a camera, they were recording her and doing all these other things and then putting the microphone or whatever under her bed. You see what I'm saying? So this kind of energy here. All right. So, and not to be set on a candlestick, right? So again, this is making me think again about source it's making me think about a higher energy stepping in and saying enough is enough. I see you, right? I see what you guys have been doing, right? The deceptive ways that they have been operating behind the scenes to make things unfair and unbalanced, right? So again, it says, for there is nothing hid which shall not be manifested, okay? Neither was anything kept secret, but that it should come abroad. So again, this whole thing making me think about, again, crafty counsel. So it wasn't kept secret. It was just kept from the person that they were doing it to. Rather it be something good or positive or negative. It was kept from the person that was, so again, there's deceitful ways here. But some people think that they own others and they can enslave them and they can do these things. But again, those are the people that are going to be going into slavery. And the more we speak that into existence, the more that will continue to happen. Because we can't wait around for these people to do it. We can't wait for justice. We can't keep on looking at these spectacles as if somebody is going to be charged with something for what they're doing, you know, and they just keep getting away with it. Because I think that, again, that fruitfulness or that energy of like some possessing or even just like distributing a lot, you know, yeah, distributing a lot and then also possessing a lot. I feel like, again, it's come to a close or it's going to soon. Again, I'm thinking, I don't know why I'm hearing 7-day advantage or 7 days or something about creation or after creation or something. All right. If any man have an ear to hear, let him hear. And he said unto them, take heed what ye hear. With the measure, yea, something. Okay, wait, let's see. It be measured to you, and unto you that hear shall more be given. Okay. For he or she that hath, to him shall be given, and he that hath not, from him shall be taken, even that which he hath. Okay, so again, this is some treachery. This is, I feel like this is some kind of behavior of people that are overstepping their bounds, possibly, and trying to take stuff from people that they have already been having a witch hunt on. Basically, they've already had the witch hunt, like these little people down here. That is wheat, right? But again, this empress here has the right and has the power to contact source, right? And she has the power to take that death hook and just cut all that shit right down. That's why they want her off this pedestal, because they know what they've done. And they're running and hiding in the rocks now. They know what they've done. They know what they've done to a pretty decent or good person. They know what they've done. It's all lies. It's all lies. These are filthy, filthy people. These are people that will watch somebody doing something harmful to someone on the dark web or on some other platform or some people's children, and they won't talk about it. They won't tell nothing about it while it's going on, you know, but it'll slip out later on after certain things are being distributed or passed out or whatever. You know, you'll hear somebody slip out and say something and make you wonder. You know what I'm saying? It'll make you wonder. Like, if people are listening to this or watching this or they know this, you know, what are they doing about it? It's just like, I don't know, it just feels like some kind of energy like that. Just like I said on Black Mirror, when those people were just recording that girl running around town screaming for help because somebody was after her and nobody was helping. They just had their phones out watching. And that's the same thing that has been done to many Americans. Many, you want to try to play around and talk about their immigrants or migrant people? No, to many Americans here in America right now. They use the basis of you going against certain narratives and stuff that are being forced on our children. Yes. Who? I don't. Oh, under the cabinet in there. Okay. So again, they have weaponized certain groups. Okay, in order to use them to, again, go after people that they feel are attacking maybe your, you know, your profession, your sexuality or something like that, when it's just, you know, really they just want a reason to come after you because of who you are at the end of the day. And your light is too bright. Your righteousness is too bright, right? They want to bring you down to their notch so that you can walk with them. Again, and continue to stay in that dark night of the soul and not rise up. Or wake, realize, and recognize and realize, or whatever, however I'm saying it. All right? So again, I feel like this warring in heaven is about masculine energies fighting over feminine energies, secretly getting into your energy. Motherfuckers you would never even touch in real life. Ain't got nothing to do with if it's whatever your skin color is. It would not. You see what I'm saying? Knowing who you are, especially someone that's sitting in this energy here. It's like, can't touch this. You can fantasize. You can try to come up with some virtual shit. You can do whatever you want to do. But in real life, this ain't happening. And I think that's what's going on. It's a whole bunch of despising and hateful energy because a lot of these feminine energies are not giving some of these masculine energies. And a lot of these masculine energies may not even be who you think they are at the end of the day. And not giving them the chance. And I'm telling you, okay? So again, it's just that energy. And you wouldn't even know. Which again leaves so-called black women, you know what I'm saying? You know, as some piece of candy or something like that, that after all of these people stop coming around your energy or stop recording you or whatever, is leaving you and your children, especially single mothers, in a situation where now you have these masculine energies that may be in your energy, right? And you didn't even think that, you thinking it's somebody else and it's some whole different fucking energy, you know what I'm saying, that might be now stalking you and around your house. So again, I was reading something about letting out some creatures to come after. So while they're watching you while you're in the mirror, while they're watching you when you're in the shower, while they're doing all these things, whatever, they're setting you up for some type of failure, or they're setting you up for, again, someone with their head down collecting all these sticks and carrying them around. I don't know. It's giving me Inanna energy here. Especially with that hermit sitting in that fire with those little pieces of wood sticking out that fire. And how she was really big on circumcision and things like that. And I was like, oh no. But again, you know, it's kind of like I'm getting ice queen. Somebody expected me to be some kind of treacherous ice queen or something at this point in time. Or some of us, right? And to find out what these masculines and feminines probably have been doing, which is basically these ones that are in the hierarchy that can't even resonate on your energy really. And some that are in the lower, okay? And not all of them. I know that there's some guys that are pure that are around me. But I know that, again, some are foul, right? And it may even be the energy around someone else that they're carrying with them, right? So again, the Queen of Wands energy here. That might be jealous about something, and she might want to start using her power and her authority. And it was funny when she was using it against feminine energies, when she was jealous against other women because of whatever, her masculine coming. But you know, when things turn, when the tides turn, she might use that same energy to try to, again, take. And the alternative version of this, she puts that wand down and she starts to plant some things in the ground. Which is making me think about, you know, again, this whole like planting seeds throughout the winter in order to reap something in the spring. All right, and we are talking a lot about seeds right here. Okay, so again, I'm going to come right back because there's a lot of people came in and there's a lot of commotion going on right now. So I'll be back, guys. Okay.